need it from the top. This is history, baby. Commissioner Steve Stout. Lenny.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Newport, New Hampshire, the Sunshine Town. It says it right here. It's the D3 quarterfinals. The number 4 Newport Tigers taking on the number 5 Campbell Cougars. It should be a very exciting matchup. A couple of the best players in the state of New Hampshire in D3. We're talking about Andrew Hood from Newport and his sidekick Spencer Coronas, and then of course Zach Burgeon from Campbell, and my boy Ogre Harrison Vedrani, his family over here in the crowd. They got the Ogre pictures from Revenge of the Nerd in honor of me calling their son Harrison Ogre. And it's all in fun. He's a great basketball player. We're going to have a great game. We'll have all the highlights, all the post-game reaction, the interviews with the players and the winning coaches. It is Newport. It is Campbell on nhsportspage.com. Things off here. It's a zone defense for Campbell. Hood has it right corner down low. Whalen turns and hits on the bank shot, and Newport's got a 2-0 lead on Campbell. Campbell has rattled off 5 in a row after a Zach Whalen hook. Steal, Smarts just took it away from Wade, and then a block by Stifler. It'll stay Campbell ball, but good defense by Jesse Stifler. Wade back to Stifler, right side. Hood ties the 3, and it's good. Andrew Hood has tied the game, 5-5. Timeout, Coach Langlois, 30-second timeout. Left corner, Coronas drives baseline, gets the screen from Whalen, missed the shot. Burgeon and Whalen fighting for it. Whalen just throwing haymakers. And he's yelling at Burgeon. Oh, that was Zach Whalen being over-aggressive, the boy. Coronas kicks it Hood, long 3 right side. Banks it in! The bank is open for Andrew Hood. 8-5. Hood's got back-to-back threes to give Newport the lead. Has the dribble, right side Shaw. Shaw bounce pass, Vedrani hangs, hits, and the foul. Soft touch by the big man. And it's 8-7. Vedrani ties it up. Benedetto whacking at the much taller Andrew Hood. Here's Wood. Wade. Cross-court pass, Coronas. Bounce pass inside. Whalen turns. Hits. Vedrani was too late. 10-8. Whalen's second bucket. Just Wade picks up the loose ball, not a Hood. 4:20 left in the first half. 10-8 lead for Newport. Steal by Shaw. Just one man to beat. Wade. Shaw takes it in and scores. Tied up at 10. Hood dribbles out of trouble, kicks it to Hogan, left corner. Coronas on the drive of the baseline. Changed directions in the air and flopped it in. And it's 12-10. Spencer's first 2. Coronas, middle of the floor. Right side, Andrew Hood. Hood cross-court pass. Wade. Now to Stifler to Coronas. In the lane. One-handed Bruno is good. Spencer Coronas has scored his second basket, and he's giving Newport the lead back, 14-13. Minute 35 left in the first half. Feed to Burgeon, turns, throws it up, Wild. Rebound to Manning, he puts it up, off the window and down. Campbell back on top, 15-14. Right corner, Hood, back to Coronas. Left side, Stifler, left corner, Wade down low. Whalen got blocked by Burgeon. So the foul was on to Benedetto, his second. Only the 4th on Campbell though. They go in deep to Hood. 3 ball, good! Hood's third 3 of the half. 17-15, Newport back on top. So the foul was on to Benedetto, his second. Only the 4th on Campbell though. They go in deep to Hood. 3 ball, good! Hood's third 3 of the half. 17-15, Newport back on top. Final minute to Benedetto. Threw it to Smarts, now to Bergen. Kicks it out. Smarts for three. And he answers. And it's a lead for Campbell, 18-17. Smarts, his first. Stifler, Wade, Hood, and Whalen. Block Bergen. Bergen's had like 4 or 5 blocks. Benedetto does not go over and back this time. Got it to Bergen. Finds Shaw in the lane. Hits a run off the window. And it's 22-18. Campbell's got the lead up to 4. Hood at the free throw line working against the much stronger Shaw, or much smaller Shaw. Bergen, another block, second block. On as many trips down the floor. Wade, left corner. Coronas drives baseline, swings it out. Stifler steps inside the arc. His jumper from 15 is good. Jesse Stifler scored his first 2. 2-point field goal of the game. He's got 3 threes. He has 11 points to lead all scores. To Benedetto, to Bergen. Hood steps out after him. Vedrani, jumper, 15-footer goes. Harrison Vedrani has good range. Better than, he shouldn't have done it. It was a foul. And then an offensive foul as Coronas on defense takes the charge. De Benedetto just picked up his 3rd. So both Bergen rubs off a Hood. Now De Benedetto down the block by Hood. Vedrani poked away, steal, Hood. Hood foot race to the basket. Flips it up and in. Pretty finish. And a soft touch. 28-24. Andrew Hood has it within 4. Hood shuts him off. 2:40 to go in the 3rd. Bergen lost it. Got it back. Needs to get rid of it. Got it to De Benedetto. Passes Vedrani. 2 points. Seemed like Newport thought they had a steal. They were headed back the other way. But Campbell scores Vedrani again. He's got 9 and the lead is 6 again, 30-24. 2:15 to play in the 3rd. Whalen left side, cuts it to Hogan in the lane. Gets the bounce and then the roll. 30-26. Tommy Hogan scoring his first 2. Rebound Smarts. Hood better watch out. Almost got a reach in for number 4. A steal. Stifler saves it in bounds to Wade. Beautiful play by Stifler. And the Newport crowd, I should say. There's Bergen. What a call. After the play, Hood goes over. The official steps in. Has a word for Andrew Hood. He's got to control himself. Bergen walks away calmly. Under 6 minutes to go. Down the lane to Benedetto. Kicks it left side Shaw. Bergen thought about the 3. Got it to Shaw. Bounce pass Vedrani. 10-point lead. Campbell 36-26. Timeout Newport. 5:41 left to go. 1.5 minutes to go. Campbell on a run here. Stifler for 3. Breaks the drought. Jesse Stifler answers, and it's a 7-point lead for Campbell. Stifler's first 3, and a foul. Maybe it's Coronas. If it is, he's gone. Maybe Wade, and it is Spencer Coronas. He has just fouled out of this ball game. Hood has it now. Got it to Wade. 5 minutes left. Hogan for 3. It's good. Hogan hits the 3. And now all of a sudden it's a 4-point game. Back-to-back threes. This crowd is alive. 4:50 to play. Smarts spins right in front of us. Got it to Bergen. Left side to Benedetto. In and out to Benedetto on the dribble. Got it to Bergen. Hood with 4 fouls up on him. Dangerous pass. Smarts comes down with it in the corner. Shaw for 3. It's good. Kyle Shaw stops the run. Back to a 7-point lead. Shaw's got 10. 4:20 to play. 3-ball Stifler. Everybody's on fire. 4-point game. 39 to 35. Stifler's got 2 threes here in the fourth. Hooked it to Shaw. Shaw finds the Benedetto right side. Now to Burgeon. Burgeon kicks it. Shaw, 3-ball. Good! Kyle Shaw's second three. He's got 13. The lead is back to 7, 42 to 35. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the game. Stifler has it. Someone's moving on to Snoo for the semifinals on Wednesday. Smarts, dangerous pass, picked off by Hood. To Benedetto coming for defense. And what's the call? No basket. They're not going to give him the basket. They say the foul was on the floor. Hood pleading with the other officials saying, count that hoop. The Newport fans don't like it. Front court, way downtown. No good. The tip attempt by Stifler, no. And then what happened? A held ball. The possession is Newport. And there's some physical play going on. It's not play. It's extracurricular stuff. Hood's involved. Talking with Shaw. And a tee on Hood. And I think maybe a tee on Shaw too. And Hood's still talking to the official. Well, Hood's gone, because that's 5 on him with the technical. He already had 4 personal fouls. And we're going to sort this thing out. Campbell is coming to Newport and won 45-35. They're moving on to the Final Four at Southern New Hampshire University. And they will play Pelham, the #1 seed, on Wednesday. John Langlois is over here after victorious. You're going to the Final Four again.
Back to Stowe.
You're used to this, but I'll tell you what, 45-35, this was a war tonight.
It was a big-time war. I mean, they're very physical, and we hung tough, and I thought we played really well. Great defense.
Yeah, and I thought in the second half especially, you guys played even better defense on Andrew Hood. He had 9 on 3 three-pointers in the first half. He limited only to a couple of field goals in the second half. He finished with 13. But it was a team effort. And I thought offensively, you guys spread it around. And how many times has Kyle Shaw been your leading scorer?
Shaw came up big time. He played great at both ends. He's a great athlete and a great basketball player.
He led you with 15 tonight. Harrison Vedrani with 14. I thought the battle with him and Whalen. Yeah. I mean, I was afraid someone was going to get hurt. Those guys are so strong. I mean, that was fun to watch.
Yeah, they're 2 football players, and neither one's going to back down. It was a good matchup.
And when Zach Burgeon only scores 2 points on the road at Newport, someone told you that before the game, what would be your thoughts on the outcome?
Well, I'd say that would make it more difficult, but I mean, we got a lot of good basketball players, so different nights, different people got to step up. You know, Zach came up big in that quarterfinal, and everybody has great games and a few droughts, but he'll come back strong.
And I thought defensively, he had like 9 blocks in the game, a lot of rebounds. I mean, he's battling Andrew Hood. That's a heck of a matchup as well.
Yes, no question. I thought Bergeron and Vedrani both dominated the boards on the defensive end. They didn't get many second tries.
And what about the atmosphere here? You guys have never played up here. I don't know. You've been around a while. You probably have played here before. But it's so small. I mean, we're playing in an elementary school. The crowd's right on top of you. You guys aren't even sitting on seats. You're sitting in the bleachers. I mean, this is small-town basketball, but it was a lot of fun.
These kind of games are great. You know you're going to sell out. You know it's going to be a certain amount of hostile environment, but we faced that before, and I thought our kids held their composure. You know, there was some pushing and shoving, and I thought we held our composure and went on to victory.
Well, it doesn't get any easier because Wednesday you got to play Pelham. I'm not sure what the final score was, but I know it was a big lead at the half, and Pelham ends up winning it. But your thoughts on the Pythons? Can they be beaten?
Well, Pelham's a great basketball team. There's no question about it. You know, we're going to do what we can, and we'll be prepared to do what we can, and we'll come Wednesday. We'll be there.
All right, we'll be there too, Coach. Thanks so much, man.
All right.
Have fun. The Campbell Cougars moving on to the Final Four. They beat Newport in a war, a slugfest, a real physical game tonight, 45-35. Some of the guys, we got all the guys actually in the shot. Yeah. Feels pretty good going back to SNHU. Harrison Vedrani over here on my right. I got Zach Burgeon on the left and Kyle Shaw down here. And I was talking to your coach, Coach John Langlois, and I said, how many times has Kyle Shaw led the team in scoring this year? Not sure, but you did tonight with 15 points, and you had a couple of huge three-pointers that I thought really opened things up and led you guys to victory.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a pretty tight game in the beginning, but, you know, those threes pulled us away, and also with the help of my teammates, we kept scoring, and we just got into the game.
And it's pretty cool when Zach, your leading scorer, scores 2 points in the game. Didn't get your first field goal and your only field goal until the second half, but you guys still win by 10. And I thought defensively, you must have had 8-9 blocks in the game. Going mano-a-mano against Andrew Hood, that was a battle between you and him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you play us, I think it's pretty much pick your poison how you want to get beat when it comes into a game like this, where you can focus on one or two guys like me and Harrison, but then we have other guys like Shaw, Gray, Andrew, Justin, who can all step in and hit big shots. My focus tonight was to play good defensively and hit the boards hard.
How about that matchup against Andrew? Because, you know, two great players, obviously. He came out hot and was hitting shots from downtown, but I thought in the second half you controlled that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he definitely hit some tough shots in the first half, which we shouldn't have allowed, but in the second half, we talked more on defense on where he was and tried to feel him out, so we didn't get any more easy buckets.
And Harrison, you had some not so easy buckets, but your teammates finding you open down low. You're able to create space, working on the offensive glass. I mean, you and Waylon out there, there's some beef banging bodies. You must be sore. You'll be sore tomorrow morning probably, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm sore, but my teammates do a great job of finding me down on the block. That's how I get most of my points. I mean, I'd be nothing without them. I
saw you step out and hit like a 15-footer tonight. You have that range. I think people don't think you do, but then when you get out there, you can knock the shot down. And I want to say something to your fans, your family, who heard me call you Ogre on the radio show today. You guys seen the movie Revenge of the Nerds, obviously. You're him, buddy, and that's respectful. That's a term of endearment. But I'm telling you, the physical play between you and Waylon was very, very fun to watch. It was getting a little chippy there towards the end. I know you got involved a little bit with Andrew. Yeah. Some tees were thrown, but you guys were able to keep your composure, I thought.
Yeah, that was a focus towards the end of the game, was to make sure that we didn't get teed up and suspended for the next game, because we want to go out and we want to beat Pelham.
Yeah, they might need you guys against Pelham. How do you feel about that, Zach? Your final chance. You're a senior. Some of these other guys are going out as well. The matchup against Pelham and that undefeated team on Wednesday.
I mean, everyone, doesn't matter your record now in the season. It's pretty much more of who wants it more, and we know that we played them twice, so we know them and they know us, but it's going to come down to who wants it more, and really anything can happen, as we've seen at SNU.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get there on Wednesday. Enjoy the time off tomorrow, guys. We'll see you out there at Southern New Hampshire University. The Campbell Cougars moving on to another Final Four.